So right now I'm going to show you how to derive the surplice. I don't know if it's surplice or surplice. Those dresses that have, you know, like overlapping in front. Okay, so for you to derive the surplice, you cannot use just half of your body, because the design is running from the front right to the other side left. So you have to make sure you use 2 of these patterns. For the surplice, you're going to be using the 1 leg pattern to achieve that. Okay, so I'm doing this now, getting my one side of my body first. Okay, so I'm doing that here. So after getting that, because I want to create the other part of the half, I put it this way. Okay, put it this way too, like that. I make sure the front aligns, they balance together, that the front meets together. So I'm going to now trace that one out too, so that I can create the other half of the front body, because our design is running from left to right. When you want to do your surplice, you're going to draw out your full front of your pattern. You're going to draw it out full. You connect. Since it's just 1 leg that, so it's going to be like that. Here. So this is how it's going to look like. Now, because we want to do a surplice, the surplice design will go from here like this to this place. Okay, so what we usually do is we don't want any dots at this point. So the thing we're going to do is we want to close this dot here. Come in. We're going to close the dots. We're going to carry this whole dot on this point and transfer it to the, you know, this bust dot. And I already taught you how to do that. Is you're going to slash and spread. Okay, so first let me cut this out so we're going to slash and then close to open this place. So what you're going to do is like this. First let me just cut it out neatly first. So this is how your pattern will be when you want to do a surplice design. It's a full front. Okay, so this is my full front now. So the next thing I'm going to do is I want to close this dot. I want the downside to be thin, so I'm going to slash it like that. Okay, because I have to remove the dot. So I'm cutting this so that I'll be able to slash and spread and close. Okay, I'm going to do it for the both sides. Now I want to transfer it to this side. You just slash here, don't let it come out finish. You slash the other one too, like that. Okay, now you'll be needing your paper tape here. Since we've slashed now, then we're going to spread and close. Can you see? So I've closed that there. I'm going to do it for the other side too. Okay, like that. So I'm closing this also. So this is how it gives, what it gives us. So this is what we are going to be working with to derive our surplice. So this is how it will look like. Okay, so now on the side, on one side, you're going to go up by 2 inches. So I'm going to go up by my own 2 inches here, and then you're going to connect it from your shoulder here to the 2 inches like this. Okay, but because I usually do not like my own to be high, just apply a curve like a little bit. It shouldn't be too curvy, so that, you know, some people don't want their bust to show, so you can just, you know, connect it like that with it. Just make sure you try to make your ruler work for you. So I'm doing it this way. I hope you can see that. So we are going to be discarding this part. We won't be using it again. This is where we are going to be using for our surplice. So that's not all. First, I'm going to cut it out like this. Like this to the neck. So we're not making use of that anymore. we're going to be having this, so that when you want to cut it on fabric on fold, you're going to have two sides. So make sure you always point the center. This is the center front, this line here. Make sure you take note of that line, so that by the time you want to sew the other on the other one, you know you have to align it on this part. Okay, it's like this. That's not all. There's something we are supposed to do here, because if you do not do it here, by the time you wear the dress, it's going to gape, like it will be showing your bust. It will not hold firm to your chest. On this part here, this downside, you're going to reduce it by 1¼ inch. 1¼ inch here. You're going to do that 1¼ inch. So you're going to do it like this here. 1¼ inch. Can we see? So this 1¼ inch, you cut it out, cut it in. You won't be using this place. We don't need it. It's going to be like that. So by the time you sew, this place is going to enter here, and it's going to firm that line. It's going to be very firm. So this is how to achieve your surplice design. So when you cut, you just sew your darts here. You just make sure you sew the darts together here like this. Can you see? When you sew it together, then the bust comes out, and this goes to the side. Then the second one too comes this way. So that's how to get your surplice